Welcome to the VPG video series covering the installation of the TruckWeigh system. In this video, we will cover the process of installing a junction box for a TruckWeigh system. Please note the guidance in this video is related to the guidance in the TruckWeigh manual. Junction boxes are installed on the chassis of a vehicle. They are used to receive information from each sensor on the vehicle and pass it on to the monitor. To install the junction box, you will need the following: the junction box, a drill with the appropriate drill bits, 2 1/4" or M6 screws with nylock nuts that are the appropriate length for the location where you will install the junction box, adjustable spanner and screwdrivers. Before you start installing a junction box, ensure you have all the necessary components and tools for the job. You will also need to make notes about the orientation of the junction box, as this is important when you come to configuring the system. It is recommended that you use a system configuration table in the TruckWeigh manual to record this information. A single junction box is required to receive sensor information for one vehicle. This means that on a vehicle with a trailer, you will need to fit one junction box on the vehicle and one on the trailer. The first step of the installation procedure is to find where you will fit the junction box. This should be positioned on the vehicle chassis where the external domain cable can be routed to the cab. It should also be in a position where the internal domain cable can be routed to the first sensor. It must be in a position where there is no risk of damage to the junction box or the cables from any moving parts on the vehicle. Also, when the junction box is mounted to the chassis, the cable sockets must be pointing to the rear of the vehicle. The junction box must be mounted using 2 screws to fix it to the chassis. If possible, use any existing holes on the chassis to mount the junction box. Use the drill to drill any additional holes into the chassis. Fix the junction box into place, ensuring that the cable sockets are pointing to the rear of the vehicle. Finally, make a note of the orientation of the top face of the junction box, for example, facing up, down, left or right. In this case, the junction box is facing left. This concludes the video guidance for how to install a junction box. Further guidance on this procedure can be found in the manual. You can find more information on installing the other parts of the TruckWeigh system in the playlist on our YouTube channel or by visiting our website.